So here I am today, May 29th, with Rhonda Joy Eagle, an amazing teacher, shaman, I would say shaman anyway, singer, channeler. What don't you do, Rhonda? Coach, you're also a coach.
I don't do windows. Very rarely.
Okay, Rhonda Joy, how are you today?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
Okay. So, Rhonda, tell me, first of all, about your name. Okay, Rhonda Joy Eagle. Okay, that is the name you were born with?
I was born as Rhonda Beth Eagle.
Okay.
And Eagle is an anglicized Russian name.
Yes, like my family name. Holly, yes.
And when I was married, I wasn't Rhonda Eagle. And when I got divorced, for the year and a half after my divorce, I was still being called by my married name. And it just didn't sit with me anymore, the name itself. And so I went inside and I said, I need to change my name. What do I change my name to? What do I change my name to? And I didn't want to change it back to Eagle because I have teachers who got Eagle as a spirit name.
Well, you mean a wonderful, great teacher named Jean White Eagle.
Jean White Eagle and White Eagle Medicine Woman. And
okay.
It's because White Eagle is like this beautiful ray, and I'm thinking, no, I can't do that. And then I heard this voice saying, but Rhonda, it's your name.
You were born with that name.
I was born with that name.
That's totally significant.
So eventually I changed it back to Eagle and switched Beth for Joy to remind myself every day.
Okay, good,
to be in joy.
And you do a good job, if you ask me.
So far, so good.
And it's no accident, Rhonda, that you were born with the name Eagle. I mean, how many people are born with a name like that? You have eagle energy, Rhonda. You have, Rhonda's been coaching a very good friend of mine and has made huge positive change, helped him to make huge positive change in his life. And you have something very eagle about you. You have a power of vision, which is very eagle. So it's no accident, anyway. Let me ask you something, Rhonda. So you channel also with singing and also messages, something called the Council of Grandmothers, correct?
Not only the Council of Grandmothers, but yes.
You do many.
There are different beings that come through when I go into my voice and singing spaces.
Which I'm sure you'll do a little of today.
Yeah.
There is a Council of Grandmothers that you are connected with.
Yes.
Who are they?
The little that I know, I'm very connected to them through the 9th Stargate initiation, which is an initiation that I was gifted with about 3.5 years ago by my teacher and friend, Sage Sharon Emery.
Who I interviewed.
Who you interviewed. She is an amazing, amazing shaman. She is an activator on this planet.
No doubt.
And she holds many codes. And as soon as I connected with Sage, the grandmothers came to me as well. And they contain the actual one of these initiations. And this initiation is a gift from the Ascended Masters, given by the Divine Mother to women who are incarnated as females on the planet right now. It's very, very powerful. So I consult with them. I consulted with them in terms of shifting the initiation just a little bit, and I passed an initiation this past Thursday to 12 different women, and it was just beautiful. It was just so simple. And what I think what's most important nowadays, we have so much information coming through us and at us, is simplicity, is breaking things down into simple steps. And that's one of the things that they taught me. I asked how to initiate more than 2, 3, 4 people without having other women sit for hours waiting for their turn, and they just
Yes.
showed me a very simple way of doing it.
Now we're going to do an activation, or initiation activation today on the film. Is that not correct?
Yes, yes.
And it won't just be for women.
No,
I
for
hope.
everybody. For
Okay.
everybody. And so what I'm getting for today are a couple of things. Many of us are looking for our life purpose.
Yes.
Many of us feel that we're on our life purpose, on purpose. And many of us feel that we're just a little bit off or way off. Okay? And so what we want to do is we want to be in the stream of life.
Yes.
We want to be in the stream of life. We want to be on purpose, meaning doing our purpose, what we came to do this incarnation. And the way I see it, it's all about alignment. It's all about alignment. It's alignment of body, mind, spirit, everything.
Yes.
And body, mind, and spirit, basically. Our bodies need to be aligned, really physically. Our spine should be as flowing, it should be in flow as much as possible. And what follows is the mind and the emotions as well, and obviously the spirit. So it's all about alignment. Once we're in alignment, things become more clear. They become more simple.
For sure.
Yeah.
So are you saying this will be an initiation that will help us reach a higher level of alignment, please God?
Yes, yes.
That
Alignment,
would be
alignment,
very
and
good.
more clarity in terms of life purpose. Because when we're on our life purpose, it's actual a sensation in our body. So the more we can be connected with our bodies in alignment, the more easily we can discern whether or not we're on path or not, or on track or not. And it makes it much more simple. So we can do a few promo exercises before we go into the initiation. What I want to bring everybody into is their felt sense. In other words, the sense of feeling what is going on in their bodies. Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Do you want to do that right now?
Sure, we can do that right now.
Okay. All right. Yes.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of preparation. Okay? So what I want to ask everybody is to take a breath into their hearts. Let's take a breath into our hearts and feel ourselves on our chairs. We can be lying down as well. And just allow 3 sensations that are occurring in our bodies to come to the level of our awareness. It could be our pulse, it could be our heartbeat, it could be the sensation of the air coming into our lungs and leaving our lungs. It could be any kind of flow or even discomfort in our body. That's also a sensation. So let's each of us identify 3 sensations.
Yeah.
So what I'm feeling is I'm feeling my connection between my bare feet and the floor. I feel a little bit of vibration. It's as if the cells in my feet are vibrating with the actual atoms of the floor. I feel myself seated very solidly in the chair. I'm actually torqued a little bit to the right, so I'll just give my body a little bit of indication that it's okay to get back straight. I'm not going to actually straighten myself. I'm going to let my body do it. My body consciousness do it itself. I'm just showing it that it's a little bit off kilter. And this is something very important. Each of our bodies has its own consciousness. And when we partner with our body consciousness, this is when we can be most in alignment consciously. So actually, I'm going to shift a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And so what I'm noticing, now I'm noticing that I'm a little bit more erect and a little bit more balanced. And it opens my breath a little bit more, and hence my heart. And I can feel that the back of my neck is lengthening, and it's allowing my crown to open. Little nuances that if we just take a moment, we can move into. Okay? So what are you noticing, Eliyahu?
I've also asked my body to find what's comfortable and let it let it just move into what's comfortable.
Exactly.
As much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also feeling my crown chakra.
Yes.
More,
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden. And I'm feeling my spine more.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm feeling a nice flow.
Great.
Through my spine and even through my whole body.
So let's take a moment in this place. So let's allow our bodies, all of us, to really adjust by themselves. Because when we put our consciousness and our attention on our bodies and we say, just align, it knows what to do. Our body consciousness knows what it is to be coherent, in harmony, and fully aligned. So we can just let that happen. And we can even ask for our polarity to be flowing the right way. We are electromagnetic beings. And when our polarity is flowing the right way, we are connected, we're electrically connected to the earth. That's the way we should be. And that is the way our body functions better. And because when we're switched and our polarity creates an avoidance of being connected to the earth, it creates a lot of havoc in the body. It's very important to be grounded. And if we're not sure we're grounded, if we just sit on the ground for 20 minutes, then we will completely resonate. We'll be resonating with the ground. Okay. Let's just take a moment. And now, once again, let's move into our body sensations. And notice what's happening. So what I'm noticing is that there is a movement developing within my spinal column, okay? And I'm allowing it to happen. And I recognize it as a movement of harmonizing and balancing. So I'm allowing it to happen, and I'll eventually come back to no movement.
Gee.
Oh, boy, yeah.
Okay. And so, what are you noticing, Elio?
Well, in my body, I'm feeling the bottom of my spine quite a lot, which Master Shah, one of my great inspirations, says it's called the Zhang, and it's a big center for the whole body, the whole lower spine.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm feeling it quite active right now.
Fantastic.
Quite more.
Uh-huh. So you notice what's happening in the room?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. What do you notice?
I'm noticing my dad in the background.
Yeah, so he's resonating with us already.
Okay.
Yeah. He's not bothering us, but I'm just...
No.
There's something happening. So,
yes.
So I just want to tell everybody that's watching is that once two people, it's enough for two people to start resonating with each other. And obviously people that are on the call or watching this now are actually being pulled into this resonance, okay? Because as the two of us become more coherent, we invite more people into the field of coherence. And
yes.
It's all about coherence. Coherence, alignment, harmony. It's all cool.
No doubt.
Mm-hmm. So I'm seeing a lot more light in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, and it's just because we focused. It's all it's all about. So, as we connect to our felt sense, we become more sensitive to the nuances and changes as we move along. So again, we wanted to move into alignment and coherence, and many of us are asking, okay, so what is our life purpose? What is our path? Okay? So I'd like to call in some help. Okay? I'd like to call in some angels, some masters. Is that okay?
You betcha.
Okay. Okay. We all have our own personal angels and personal guides, as well as collective guides and archangels, and I work with a lot of different beings in my work and to help myself and other people. So let's you can always add people or beings that you think would be helpful, but I'm just going to do an invocation.
Hiya.
Mother, Father, God, Mother, Father, Spirit, Creator of all that is. We align with you to our full potential selves, to our personal guides, angels, and teachers. To the archangels, the entire archangelic realm. We align with you, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and above us, Shechinat El. We ask that you align your pillars of light, of protection, and truth around us at this time. Within this house, within us as individuals, and with everybody on this call. We ask that you align your pillars in each of our houses. Thank you. We call upon all other archangels that are called to assist us and everybody in this process. We call upon Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to be upon you at this time of great transformation. We call upon the Divine Mother, the Divine Feminine, Mother Lemuria and Kauai. Thank you. We call upon all the healing plants and herbs. We call upon all the animals, the tree people, the guardians. We call upon the planetary doorkeeper guides of the portals. I have to say that I did an activation with someone yesterday that began this activation already. It's already begun. I called upon the portals of the earth and the doorkeepers to be available for every portal that is ripe to open at this time. Let's just feel that for a moment.
Yeah.
We call upon Father Sky, Divine Father, the Divine Masculine. We thank you for your overlight of guidance and protection. We thank you for opening the gateways between this planet and the cosmos. Again, we thank you for the opportunity of being on the planet at this time as human beings. We ask to be of service to humanity, the planet, and all life. We ask to be aware of everything we need to do to create heaven on earth. Thank you.
Thank you.
We call upon the Hathors, masters of sound and sacred geometry and love. My brothers and sisters, we call upon the Council of Grandmothers. We call upon the Pleiadian and Syrian emissaries and leagues of light, the Arcturian leagues of light. We call upon the Galactic Federation of Light. All other beings of light being called to assist us at this time, we welcome you too. We call upon the Pegasus energy and the Unicorn energy. Thank you. We call upon the Stargates. We call upon the Ascended Masters. Lord Maitreya, Lord Kutumi, Lord Melchizedek, Lord Metatron, Saint Germain, thank you. Lord Sananda and Lady Nada, Sanat Kumara and Lady Venus, Lady Kuan Yin,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Sananda.
That's Sananda. Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary and all the disciples. We so welcome your partnering with us and allowing us to partner with you. We ask that you all lay upon this process a powerful coning of energy of love, light, protection, truth, acceptance, joy, and integrity. And for this we are most grateful. In deepest gratitude we thank you. And so it is. Okay, so let's all just take a breath once again into our hearts.
Hayati.
Into our spines. And another thing we can do is just gently tap on our thymus gland to open up our hearts even further. So Eliyahu, just imagine that your thymus gland is being tapped upon, which it is. Your imagination is everything.
I'm imagining that I'm tapping.
Yes. And all of us, we can just do it very gentle. And once again. So once again, I'm asking everyone individually to connect to an intention. What is your intention? What are you choosing to manifest in your experience now? Because what we're living now is the dreams of yesterday. Okay? What we're living now are the intentions, choices, and dreams of yesterday. Right now, we're weaving the intentions, choices, and dreams of tomorrow. Okay? And tomorrow can be actually tomorrow, mamash mañana.
Yes.
That's right. So, but we need to remember that we are co-creators, and we're very powerful when we're in alignment with spirit and with our soul purpose. Oh, so the sky is the limit. So, is there anything that you'd like to connect to?
Yes.
Choose. Yes.
Yes. You want me to say it?
If you like, yeah.
I'd like to really activate my this lower part of the spine. It's the whole back half of the lower back, but especially the lower half of the spine. The whole, it's called the Jang, what Master Shah calls the Jang.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to have, he says that this is the source of balance and true strength and wisdom and love wisdom. And I'd like to have it active in my life.
Yes.
So that I can feel this balancing energy, this power, this love, wisdom, all the time. So I'd like to really activate it and have it present in my life always, yes, so that I know it and feel it.
Thank you. And I too, I'd like to, let me just check. I don't want to do anything automatically. I would like to exercise peace in my life more. I don't even know what that means exactly, but to exercise it more. To be in that vibration of peace and love. It's like Greg Braden says, make your life into a living prayer. Something like that. In other words, a dynamic prayer of peace.
Amen.
Yeah. Okay, and so each and every one of you are invited to also bring in some kind of intention and just bring it into your heart. Take a breath of your intention into your heart. And so what I will be singing is I will be singing the codes, individual codes for all of us. Okay, so it's like a collective code that affects each one of us individually as well. And when I sing, I often sing different beings that sing through me. So you may hear different segments that sound like different vibrations, which happens. So let's just get to it. Okay. Let's take a deep breath. And let's let ourselves align with Gaia, with Mother Earth, as we open our pelvic floor and allow a golden cord to go all the way down into our personal anchor, deep into the Earth Mother's heart, into the core, the molten core of the Earth. We each have an anchor all the way down there. So what we'll feel as we move all the way down into her belly, eventually we will feel kind of an anchoring in. And just allow yourselves with your breath to follow that golden cord all the way down until you feel anchored within her deepest heart. Beautiful. And once you're there, allow the earth energy, the golden flowing earth energy, it's like molten gold, move all the way up this beautiful cord that we drew down there into your pelvic floor, through your pranic tube, which connects all of your chakras together, a vertical tube of light, into your heart. And feel the connection between your personal heart and the Earth Mother's heart. Let's just take a few breaths here. And feel how wonderful it feels to be anchored, to have solid ground beneath your feet. And let's just sing this for a moment. So, what we're being asked to do is to pay attention to the outer edge of our bodies and just take a look and a feel, actually, of how there is like this outer layer of accumulation of our experiences in the world that we don't really need there. It's just experiences that have kind of appended themselves to our body and our energy system and our energy field. So let's do another sound segment to just release all of these little appended pieces, okay? So that we can be clearer and cleaner and more open to receive more light and more energy. And also more light and energy into our crystalline matrix, which is our energy blueprint of this era.
God. Ah.
And let's all take a deep breath. And another one. And just clear. Let's clear ourselves.
Ah.
And let's all just pay attention to our inner third eye, right inside in the center of our heads. Let's take a breath through our crowns, through our third eye, into that place, a breath of light into that place.
The pineal gland.
The pineal gland. Let's just release any tension that's occurring in our occiput, the back of our head, our crown, our third eye in front, and the pineal gland right in the center of our heads. And let's bring in the light and allow the light to just diffuse some of the tension in there. Diffuse the tension. Jamaway. And let's just sing out all the old concepts. Take a deep breath. And once again. Okay, so we've anchored ourselves into Gaia. Our hearts are open. And let's pay all attention all the way up to our galactic chakra, to our galactic anchor. If we, again, take a cord from our hearts all the way through our pranic tube, out of our crown, all the way up into the upper chakra that anchors us into the heart of the galaxy. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up, until we feel a little notching in into that light, into that immense light. And allow that light to pour gently into our systems, all the way down that path, through our crowns, through our transpersonal chakra and then our crowns, which is right at the top of our heads, into our pineal gland and pituitary gland.
Yeah.
Yes. Into our throats. Into our hearts. Down the pranic tube to our solar plexus. From our sex chakra. Down into our base and all the way down, once again, into the heart of Gaia. The heart of the planet. And let's just allow both these energies, the earth energies and the sky energies, to balance us. We may be feeling a little bit of tension in different places, even in our third eye. That's okay. Just very gently put your attention on any area of tension, on the outside edge of it, and allow it to know that it's safe. Allow it to know that it's loved with the most deepest compassion. And just patiently wait there to see what happens. And most likely you will feel some kind of ease of the tension, because anything that's in tension or in pain in our bodies is a place in our bodies or in our consciousness that feels that it's separate and abandoned. So by letting it know that it's seen and that it's welcome, it can relax. So what are you noticing, Eliyahu?
Oh, I'm noticing easing in tense area. Yeah, I'm noticing that exactly. I was able to feel those notches that hold my personal anchor. And I love the way you described it. I never heard it described that way. And it works really well for me, how you explain it and picture it. So I feel connected to that notch at the center of the earth, and the notch at the center of the galaxy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's flowing up and down and balancing me. And it's wonderful.
Okay, so let's move on, okay?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Wonderful. So let's, and let's just put this flow on automatic so we don't have to think about it, okay? We'll just ask for it to be put on automatic, which will also make it flexible and fluid, and it'll attend to our needs as they come up. Okay, so again, let's go back to our life purpose and our life choices. We all have new life choices. If we don't, we're in trouble, okay? Let's not stay stagnant where we are. What do we want for the next chapter in our lives? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a new job, whether it's a new home, whether it's the desire for somebody around us to feel better, to heal, any of that, to be whole ourselves. Okay, so just take a look at your lives right now. Okay, and your lives may be wonderful.
How
would you like it to be amazing?
Mm.
Okay. And anything is manifestable. Anything is manifestable. Okay? If it's in alignment with your purpose and with spirit. Okay? So it's all about alignment. So it's not, don't be greedy. Be simple. What's the next thing you would like to manifest and appear in your life? What would make you feel so joyous to have that in your life? And don't ask for it from a place of oh, I don't have it, but a place from, wow, that feels great. That feels great. So feel into that place. Project yourself into the future, already having it. Okay? And feel what that feels like then. Okay? Bring it back to now, that feeling, okay? And sit in that feeling. Yeah, okay. Take a deep breath. And let's just allow ourselves to sit in the silence for a moment, allowing for the pathways to open even further. And just notice.
Hey,
So just follow how it's being woven into your systems. The more consciously we can follow, the more consciously we can be our own selves, our co-creative beings. So how are you doing, Eliam?
Really good.
What are you noticing?
Oh man, I feel this really big activation in my whole lower body.
Beautiful.
So it's like I feel like I'm rotating my hips in a circle, one way and then the other way.
Oh, wonderful.
And even though it's not moving very much, obviously, something is moving, and it's just wonderful, wonderful. And I feel this crystalline, beautiful energy in my whole body.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. So why don't we do a prayer for the world?
Oh yeah.
So let's start dreaming that. How would we want to see the world, you and I, and us? Tell me what you see.
I see humanity in a much more conscious, loving, wise. People are more loving, aware, and wise. Yeah. Consciously empowered, remembering their God selves, remembering their connection to all that is, remembering that everything is part of God. That's what I see, a world of love and peace and wisdom.
Yes, and I feel, see, same thing with me. I feel as a people taking a breath and just letting go, finally. Letting the struggle go. And waking up to a world where we can really connect to the earth, be part of the earth, really be here now, in peace, in acceptance, in cooperation. I have this sense, and I've been having this for the past few months, that a lot of our old patterns have been released already, and that much of what is coming up right now is the habitual memory of those patterns. And if we can just catch the habitual memory as a habitual memory and recognize it as such, then we don't have to reweave those patterns over and over again. Even little things like little big things like, okay, forgiving somebody, and then, them coming up again, thinking, oh yeah, they did that. No, wait a second, I already forgave that person. Done. So recognizing the patterns consciously so we don't bring them back into habitual repetition. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Yeah, okay. So I'm putting forth a request that we become more aware of these patterns. The more aware that we can become of the patterns, the more new patterns, new coherent patterns we can create. Okay, so why don't we just do a final sound segment for that? Does that work?
I'd say more aware of them and more certain of our ability to let them go.
Yes. And certain of our ability to actually live in peace with each other.
Yes, and with ourselves.
Obviously. It starts with that. It starts with that. I'm not perfect. By no means. I'm no angel. But I like the angels to teach me, so, you know.
Yes.
Okay, so if we could please request a song for that. And for this, like this. Okay. And again, let's move into our hearts. Feel our spines activated.
Yeah.
So let's move into the silent sound right now. Let's feel the vibration of the sound within our bodies first. It's almost like an inner hum. It's our own personal frequency and resonance. And if we tune into it, we can actually feel it activating our cells and moving our cells. And it feels very, very flowy and beautiful and hummy. Okay. Take a deep breath. Feel the tension easing through your entire beings. Let the tension just move out and move out and move out and move out. Along with your breath as your breath escorts the tension out. And I want to invite everyone to use this activation over and over again to cleanse your systems, to come back to alignment, to connect to earth and sky, earth first, sky afterwards, to remember that we are human beings, spiritual beings, but also human beings. The more conscious we can get, the more we can move to a place of inner and mutual respect and acceptance in a field of love and gratitude and gratitude. So if you can't get there, Just see what you have in your life that you're happy about. Just one little thing. Even though you think it may not be there, there's always something that we can be grateful about. And for this, I'm most grateful.
Hi-ya.
Okay,
Hi-ya.
so I'd like to thank all of the beings that came to assist us and sing with us. I'd like to thank all of you, and especially you, Eliyahu, and this amazing home that you have here, this amazing temple that you've created.
Thank you, Rhonda Joy. Eagle.
And for now, this session is complete, and so it is.
So it is.